Coach, you started the game pretty well on the defensive end, but kind of faltered throughout the rest of the game. What was the reason for that?
They're pretty good. They're hard to guard. Thought we lost a little bit of focus, which is silly, but they're good. I mean, you saw some of the shots that those kids made. They got really good players. They got really good guards. They got really good posts. I mean, they're the best team in our conference for a reason.
Cassie Green, she was particularly good on the offensive end. Like, what was your focus heading into halftime, because she had 19 points at half?
We tried to limit her touches in the second half, and I thought we did a good job. Well, let me correct that. I thought we did a better job of guarding her in the second half. It would be difficult to do a worse job, but I thought we did a better job of guarding her in the second half. But yeah, she's a good player. We got about several good players.
I already answered this. Is that Cassie making shots, or is that part of that lack of focus you were talking about her second quarter in particular?
I mean, I think the tape will probably tell that answer. You know, she's a good player. We should have been better coached to guard her. We were poorly coached on how to guard her.
Coach, you guys had Central Michigan had 26 turnovers, and you guys had 27 more field goal attempts than they did. And you've been talking for a while against these teams that, you know, the MAC West teams that like to score a little more. You like to limit the possessions. So, I mean, you guys kind of got that going according to plan. So how much harder does it make it when you have, you know, certain parts of the game plan that worked out and you still just can't get it going?
You mean when you miss 46 shots? That's hard to swallow. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of shots to miss in one basketball game.
Yeah, you talk about the 46 missed shots. A lot of your offense was just like Kiki driving to the hoop. You kind of like lost, working the ball around. What do you think was the reason for that, just having the stagnant offense?
I don't know.
Was there a concentrated effort to attack the rim? You had a series of possessions there where it looked like you guys prioritized that above all else. Was that successful? Did you need to trust the offense more? You know, how would you assess that?
I thought our pace, we did not have good pace on offense the whole night. And I wish that I knew why. And I'll certainly try to fix that tomorrow in practice. But I thought our pace and our tempo was just really poor. And you get that a little bit when you try to slow games down. But once we started running offense, we never seemed to get going. We seemed to be playing at less than full speed when we cut on offense and drove it on offense. And so then I think it put us in some difficult driving situations. And then for patches, we looked pretty good because we were working a little bit quicker. But I thought in the most part, our pace was not where it needed to be to beat a team as good as Central Michigan.
A lot of those drives to the basket were Kiki. It just seemed like that didn't matter who was in her way, she was going to get through them no matter what. What would you say about her effort tonight?
Oh, I would say about all of our players' effort, that their effort, they tried like crazy to win. I mean, these kids compete and they tried their best, and tonight it wasn't good enough. And that's always a little bit hard to swallow, but that's the reality of it. We've had two chances to beat Central, and we've done it neither time. So you can say that Central's clearly better than us. And you know, maybe we'll get another chance down the road in Cleveland, and maybe we won't. Maybe this is our last time we play them. It's too hard to try to guess and tell.
You've had 4 games against the top 3 teams of the conference, close games throughout. You know, the results kind of leave you guys on the outside looking in, but do you take anything from that section of games and how close and how competitive they've been to give you hope for the MAC tournament?
Yeah, I think the top half of the league is tremendous. And, you know, we're just trying to stay in that conversation of the top half of the league. And, you know, maybe we're fortunate enough to be one of the top 4 seeds and go straight to Cleveland. I think that increases your chances of winning the tournament. But I think there's 5 or 6 teams in our league that could win the tournament, and I don't think anybody would be surprised by any of those 6 teams. You know, the league is just, it's the best it's ever been since I've been here, and on top of it's just really, really good.
Coach, earlier in the season, Jasmine made a comment that on offense, you guys get in the habit of just letting some control the offense and score all the points. Would you say tonight was one of those games when some players almost didn't help out?
Ah.
On offense?
I mean, I thought our movement was poor, and poor movement leads to heroic shots and heroic efforts to try to score. And a lot of that fell on Kiki's shoulders tonight. But the genesis of our problem is our movement and the pace of our movement. The actual correct movement didn't exist, and the pace of the bad movement wasn't where it needed to be. And you put those two together, and you're going to get a real stagnant offense.
Why do you think that Central caused like this lack of movement for you on the offensive end?
They're long. They don't get stretched out. They stay in and protect the paint. They create a little bit of space, but not a lot of space, and they create a lot of indecisive. They close out short. They don't really get into you and pressure you a whole lot. So on the catch, there's a little bit of confusion, and there's a little bit of they can recover well because of their length and their athleticism. And there's just a little bit of ambiguity on the catch, and that causes a little bit of hesitation, and then that gives us problems for anybody out there watching.